And welcome to the stream. Sunday stream, doesn't happen too often. Late stream time, a little bit. I decided that I would go ahead and try to stream a little bit of the games that we had started last week. Or I guess we're still in the same week, but still. Try to finish up and see what we could do with wrapping these up. Just because we had a couple entries in from people that wanted to see me stream some other games. And on top of that, there was a couple games where I was like, I wouldn't mind playing that this month. And we are quickly running out of time. We're almost halfway through this month. So I figured I'd come back, see what we could do. Had a few things I had to take care of beforehand, though. So yeah, we're a little late. But that's how it happens when I don't usually stream on the weekend. But also, Hunter, welcome in. Really enjoy the stream. The only complaint is whenever you feel like you had a productive day at work, you come in here and see how great Solidus is at his job, then you realize it wasn't very productive after work. He makes you feel like you haven't done anything at all, and he doesn't even need to try. Why is Twitch reminding me that September is over when we're, again, halfway through October, and it's my own channel? Anyway. Makes you feel like a loser. Well, you don't need to feel like a loser. You can go ahead and kick back and watch what's going to happen here. Giving the suffering this much time, thought it was going to be a one and done. I did too. But I figured I might as well try and give it about as much time as I gave to Resident Evil 2. Because I wasn't expecting to actually finish that game. So I'm like, well, this other one, we'll see what we could do with it. But yeah, we're going to get back into the suffering, probably going to finish it. I played about an hour on my own time to try and alleviate what might be a longer stream of this, because I get the feeling like the quarry is going to take a little bit more time. I was taking a look at how long to beat with both these games. This one kind of on the shorter side, and I was feeling like I was getting pretty close to it in the end of it. Quarry, I was about halfway done. And that game's tricky because I've been doing everything pretty much on the button. But the problem with it is just so dialogue and scene heavy. Yeah, I think we're going to require a little bit more time for it. So we'll see what happens. Some of the games will be starting up next week will be kind of a one and done situation. What was requested during previous streams was Alone in the Dark, the Game Boy Color version, which I can't see me playing that for more than an hour or two, if even that. But we'll at least give it a good shake and take a look at it. And then Pathologic 2, which, according to how long it to beat, is on average about a 20-hour game, so I just don't think I'm going to be able to do that. I might give it a look for like a couple days or something like that, but I'm probably going to drop it in favor of some other stuff. But I still might play it on my own time. If I find it interesting enough, I might pick it back up for the stream in November. We'll see how much time I need to dedicate to it. None. 15 minutes, I guess, when I initially bought the game years and years ago. And I was like, yeah, I think I know what this is about. And then I kind of gave up after that. But we gave it a couple hours on stream. How long is that game on average? Let me see. I'm going to take a look at what how long to beat says on Quest 64. 11 hours, so it's not even all that long. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into it then. We're going to start back up with the suffering. And I will go ahead and load the save state. I got to pull up my chat windows. Well, realistically, I'm sure Superman 64 is meant to be like a 5-hour game, but I think probably for most people they're going to have a hell of a lot more time to try and beat it than that, if they're even trying to. Apparently, on average, according to how long to beat, for the average user, it's 6 hours. So we'll see if that ever comes through. Not that I'd make an attempt to try and beat it, though, I guess. Let me see here. Let's see. Let me get my chat popped out. Get everything to one screen to make this a lot easier. Alright. I'm also going to be using my DualShock 5 for this, I think, if it works. Oh, it does work. Wow. I was using my DualShock. I was giving some other stuff a try in the time where I haven't been streaming. Sometimes on the days where I don't stream, I actually get to play other video games. that I don't intend on streaming, and I've been doing a little bit of Silent Hill 2. I've actually been checking out Until Dawn, the remake, and I've been playing them on PC. And using the DualShock 5, it's actually not as bad as I thought it was going to be, because you just kind of have to plug it in. The cable doesn't fall out nearly as easily as it does with the DualShock 4. And I didn't think the cable that I had was going to be long enough, but it in fact is. So I've just been able to like sit back and play these games no problem. Okay, I think we're all set. This game recording is going into November. I hope not. That's not what I wanted. Here we go. The level where you fly through the rings is so cool. What it did for modern gaming was wild. You know, it's funny, like every time there's a segment where somebody has to fly through a ring, regardless of what it is, because I think even like Spyro did that, people are like, oh yeah, this is just like Quest 64, and not like in a good way. Alright, so here we go. Again, I did play a little bit of this on my own time, about an hour's worth, just to see if we could speed through this a little bit quicker. Nothing really interesting all that happened. I fought the Electric Man that was like engulfed in cables, and he was like in a transformer box or something. We had to go back through the prison, and it was kind of like that sort of lazy game level design where it's like they make you to like run through the level backwards. It's like Devil May Cry 4. We had to run through the game backwards, and then we had to go to like the execution room and fight him in there. And then I think at this point in time I just stepped outside the prison again. So it's like we went through the whole prison system once again in the precinct, and now we're like working our way back out. I don't really know. We'll see what happens. Oh shit. I have to remember the controls again because it's been a little while since I've actually played this. Whoa. There's like a strong lock-on that I don't remember there being. Get out of here. Shit. Whoa, okay. Wasn't expecting that. I gotta say, I don't know if I like this game yet or not. I don't think I do all that much, but there's like something about it where it's like kind of okay. Let me just put it this way. I don't think I've ever play this game again, but I don't mind playing it right now. It's not as repetitive as I thought it was going to be, like right off the bat. When I first started this game, I thought it was going to be a lot worse. Again, that first stream I did of it, it didn't fill me with the grandest of hope, but by the time I did the second stream, I think I was a little bit more engaged by it. And then, I don't know, maybe like by the end of that, I like was starting to feel like it was waning a bit. And then, I don't know, playing it on my own time and just going through the prison again, I felt was a little bit lazy. I wish it took place in like a different location, but it's one of those things where it's like, oh, hey, that's cool. I don't even know if I like stepped into the pit. I'm pretty sure I didn't. All right, we're shutting this off.
Fucking thing sucks.
I'm just kidding. Yeah, it does suck. That was shit. I don't think I even fell into the pit. I'm not even sure what happened there. I was just like kind of skirted around it.
Go back. There's no way through.
Rip that guy. Okay, he took like a delayed reaction. Whoa! Was I that low on health? Also, the boss fight for the Electric Man.
This is where the fun begins.
Yeah, this is where the fun begins. Oh, I hit the bus. Oh, okay. Is that what that was? See, I didn't even think I was anywhere near the bus for the bus to actually hit me.
No way through.
Oh, yeah. Wow, I'm surprised I avoided it the first time because I was pretty far away from it that time too. But you know, it's one of those things where I think the hit detection on this game just isn't all that great. I was gonna say the boss fight for the Electro Man was not all that interesting. He basically sat inside of a chair for the grand duration of it, and then he just had to like jump over his I don't know, he did like a ground electrical attack. He just had to jump over that, and then you had to hit the boxes on the side when the shields went down on him. And then eventually, just once all the boxes are destroyed, you flip a switch and then the boss fight's over. It wasn't that interesting. It's about what I described. There's a man sitting in a chair the whole time, you destroy boxes, and then you flip a switch. I'm sorry if it disappoints anybody that was not going to be on stream. Or recorded. If anybody's watching the VOD. I don't think anyone will.
Keep going. I think we lost it.
Maybe. Maybe for some people.
Watch out! Up there!
Oh, he's daring him. Oh well. He was a ghost. You could have just ran through him.
Escaping isn't as simple as just getting outside. But I don't need to tell you that.
I know, we've been outside already.
No, there is no real escape.
Yeah, I guess. It's not gonna stop him from trying though, but whatever. I like how even just like the flashbang grenades are enough to actually kill these guys. You can throw anything down there, it just one-shots them, so that's nice. What do we do here? I don't know if I can go in the water. It doesn't seem like a safe bet. Pardon your language, you're forgiven. Oh, there's a Molotov there, but like, again, it's like the hitboxes on everything. It's just so bad. I can't even walk near it without getting lit up. Every time the gas dude gets near, you want him to give... I'm guessing that's supposed to be torque. Titty twister out of nowhere. Or maybe he wants to tongue torque. I don't know. I'm not sure what your intentions are. Oh yeah, we definitely couldn't drop in the water. Okay, too deep. As we learned from the previous stream, Torque cannot swim, which he was thusly mocked for by his ghost children. I thought I'd give it a try and see what happened, but clearly it was not the right thing to do. On the one hand, it did look shallow enough, but I guess on the other, you can never really tell how deep something's going to be until you actually get into it. So there must be something back here then, I guess. Either we just need to go back to the prison or something needs to happen. I guess I have to trigger the cutscene first. Near the river. Thought I was doing a deathless run of this. What gave you that impression? If you'd seen any of the previous stream. Near the river. Well, there's an enemy that... Okay, hold up. There was an enemy that popped up. We saw one of the big guys show up. So I'm guessing there must be something back there, but I guess I don't know for sure. Oh, there he is. Hey, he got shot by his own friend. Okay. There's the car. Oh, look, and the bodies of those prisoners flew out. That's nice. Yeah, unless I need to jump across a gap. Which there's like caves and stuff down there, so I don't know. Honestly, I was hoping it'd be closer to an hour left as opposed to 2 hours, but alright. I guess if I feel like I'm pretty close to the end, I'll just go ahead and keep playing. But I think if it starts breaching like 2 hours or something like that, I'm probably gonna call it. Because I kind of want to get on with the quarry. There's definitely a lot more of that game left than there is of this one. Did I enjoy Half-Life? Yes, very much so. Half-Life 1 and 2 are some of the best, like, single-player first-person shooters probably ever. I don't even know if there's anything that's like close. I don't know. There's this manhole here. Can I do anything with that? I guess not. Don't need to make a jump. Okay. I was about to go back and try that. Follows a path. It like spat me back out around like the same area, which I thought was weird. Unless I'm just not seeing it. If it takes a dip or something like that, I don't know. I feel like there's this weird auto-centering that didn't happen last time. Towards the fire, but don't go towards the road. But like towards the fire is towards the road. There's got to be something else, I guess, but I don't know what. I'm always like looking at the edge of the river, but I don't think there's anything in the river. There was this, but this didn't look like it trailed off anywhere specific. I think it just took me back to the beginning. I'll follow the river towards, okay. Dock Pier Facility. Well, it's still down below. God damn it. Ugh. Tree blocking the way. That's back where the prisoners are. There's that section, which apparently we don't need to jump down to. I don't even know if we can make it anyway. It doesn't look like his jumps go very far. Ah, here we go. That's what I was afraid of. There was like some path that was kind of off to the side. Oh, we need to make a jump here, maybe. I think we could actually make that one though, yeah. So the jump was necessary. It just needed to jump at a specific point. I figured there had to be something over, like, to get me over this way, though, because, you know, you look across the river and there's, like, so much going on. It's like, well, only naturally you would assume that you need to go that way. Still? Alright, come on. Okay. Yeah, I'll just shoot him. I was gonna say, didn't we go through this like at the beginning of the game already? They might have actually fallen off. Okay, maybe it didn't fall off, but they at least got to a point where they can't get back up. It's fine enough for me. You miss the good old days when they made games like The Suffering. Well, I mean, I kind of miss the aspect of there being games that weren't like 100% AAA. It's like where these games had the highest budget possible at the time, and there was just like something in the middle, like it was good enough. I feel like there was a lot more games like that back then. And I guess you kind of have these indie studios that sort of kind of filled that gap, but definitely nothing from like any of the, you know, it doesn't even need to be a major company, but like a company that'd be like a step down, you know, like a Konami or, you know, even like a Capcom, even though they're kind of up there. But, you know, it didn't need to be something that was like published or made by, you know, Microsoft or Nintendo or Sony. As like, there's like all the people that were kind of like in the middle were doing games that were, you know, quicker to make, they were cheaper, but they still kind of had their own like unique charm to it. Yeah, a little bit. I get a little violent every now and again. Oh no, where's his head gone? The shotgun has nice knockback, so yeah, just like for a cliff. I mean, I was mostly trying to just knock him down so that I couldn't, or I didn't have to fight like all of them or have all of them shooting at me all at the same time. But the fact that I was able to like, I guess I did knock him down because they never came back up. Technically or not, it's like the fact that I was able to do that worked well enough for me.
Fucking pigs!
Oh, so these are one of the new enemy types. It's like the singular enemy type that was like new to this. You can take them out with the axe, I noticed. Then they spawn like a bunch of like rats or something. Shit. Okay, so here come the rats. The rats explode. Yeah, they're weak to Molotovs, but I like keeping the Molotovs. The only other thing that seems to get them is the axe. So if there's just a couple of them or something like that, when they first introduced them, that was something I did off stream. There was like some guy that was trying to escape. He immediately died. I think I probably could have maybe saved him, but I didn't bother like reloading or anything. But they introduced them with that guy in his segment, and you were given like a bunch of Molotovs, and you could just toss them liberally. But it's like eventually ran out, so I was looking for like other things. Bullets seem to just bounce off of them. The next best thing would just be using the axe, because it seems to be the only other weapon that can actually work against them. So that's just what I ended up doing. Can I get through here? I don't think I can. Somebody's on fire down there, so that's cool. Shrapnel grenade, really? Or frag grenade also works. Shrapnel might be a more older term or something. Oh shit. Ah, those are all the blood stains were. I was noticing them like up above. At least I got a checkpoint. Oh, okay. I did not know that there was enemy infighting. That's interesting. See, the axe not so good against these guys. They're not too bad. I don't think there was ever a part where I was like, ooh, boy, I really hate these guys. I mean, maybe it'll come or something. We'll get to that point eventually. But there wasn't a part where I was like, you know, this is too difficult or this is bullshit. At least once I found out that they could be taken out with the axe. Let me try. Let's see if I could reload because I feel like I could have taken a little bit more. Oh yeah, that was also something I did off stream. The Gonzo gun, it's like a one-hit kill. I don't know, I found it just like climbing up into a little space and back when I backtracked into the prison. So I guess I'm assuming it's supposed to be a secret. It wasn't all that hard to find in my opinion, but maybe that's just me being observant, I guess.
You couldn't save Corey and Malcolm from the fire. They're with us now.
I'll fuck you up.
I don't think, I don't think I've seen somebody, like, interrupt one of the ghosts before. The most observant streamer on Twitch. Yeah, it's too bad I wasn't streaming it when it actually happened, though. Hopefully that was supposed to happen. 420 Benny, what's up? Good to see you. Welcome in. How's it going, everybody? Hey, what's up, Bike Gary? Thank you for coming in on that raid. I appreciate it. What's going on, guys? What were you doing? You were doing Silent Hill 2. Were you doing the remake or were you doing the original? Important question. Also, thank you for the lurk, Akiri. I appreciate it. I've been playing a little bit of the remake. Decided I wasn't going to stream it, but I did pick it up to play it off stream when I can. I haven't gotten too far in it, but you know, it's better than I expected it would be. I wasn't expecting a whole lot, but I did end up liking what I've played so far. So, just finished the original, hooked on the remake now. I got you. Had you ever played the original prior to playing it recently, or was it one of those games that you held off on for a while? Also, if anybody hasn't checked out 420 Benny, make sure you go ahead and check him out. Very nice stream. I've rated him a few times here, so I'm sure that there are plenty of viewers that watch me that have at least seen him in the past. Played the first one as a kid, never got the chance with Silent Hill 2. I got you, only recently. Yeah, for me, Silent Hill is always one of those games where it was like, back in the day, when they were like super popular and coming out, it's like there were the kids that played Silent Hill and there were kids that played Resident Evil. And the kids that played either or never played any of the other games. So I knew more people that had played Resident Evil, and those are the ones that I started out with. And then I never really got a chance to give Silent Hill a shot. Safety save? Okay. Until, it hasn't been like too recent, but I want to say that it was maybe like 6-7 years ago, something like that, when I first played them. But yeah, very fun games. I did take quite a liking to them after the fact. I see that they're probably setting me up for something here. I just don't see what that something is. I mean, there's the gun and everything, but where is all this leading to? Maybe I could jump to that. Nope. I don't know, this looks like a missile locker or something. Look at these warheads. Oh no, those aren't warheads. Those are like shells. I don't know, this is some sort of like military bunker or something. I don't know. Fort, mails, and still can't interact with that door. Grenades. Ah! That's what you needed to do. Oh, look, they're coming through. That was a very fast reload, Torque. Proud of you. I am just skirting on the side of these guys too, so like not having the greatest luck hitting them. You need to get away. I didn't really want to hop on here. I didn't think it'd be that good of an idea, but I don't know. They might be trying to overwhelm me. The thing is, you take damage on the gun just as well as you take damage just running around. I feel like I could run around a lot better than I can just like standing here. Running around, hitting these guys and killing them. Yeah, the shotgun is very reliable. It's probably the best weapon in the game, to be quite honest, outside of the chicken, the Gonzo gun. But, you know, I haven't found another Gonzo gun yet, so very low on the ammunition. Honestly, the transformation they gave you, you'd figure that would be great to use in a situation like this, but one of the problems with that, which seems like a massive oversight to me, is that you take damage while the mode is activated. The mode doesn't even last that long. I don't feel like you do that much more damage than you would with just like a standard gun, and then you take damage at the same time. So it's like, I don't know, to me it's almost kind of useless. There's been a couple, I think, instances where I maybe have had to use it, but I don't know, it's been kind of a problem. I don't like activating it. You only get the one? That's kind of what I figured. Alright. Yeah, I think we finished up with this. That's good. Used up a shitload of shotgun shells, but maybe we'll get some more sooner rather than later. Also, Benny, thank you for the raid. I don't know if I officially had thanked you. I might have said it when he just like immediately popped in, but just in case. Thank you, I appreciate the raid. And everybody that popped in. Welcome in, people.
Fucking cave bullshit. Should have never come in here.
This is my first time playing this game, so mistakes will be made for certain, but we seem to be getting through it all right. I don't think there's like any
You gotta get me out of here.
major issues so far.
Tried to kill you.
He was confused.
Leave him to rot.
Hey you.
Gotta
You
help
gotta get me out of here.
die in here.
I got you. Nice. Got a little raid from my Curie, one of the team Curies earlier. Yeah, no, I definitely, Daylor was the one that pointed me to you before. I think I was streaming, I might have been streaming Tomb Raider at the time. And Daylor was like, hey, this other dude is streaming Tomb Raider right now. You should raid him. I'm like, alright, whatever. But, yeah, I enjoy your streams. Sometimes it's hard for me to catch them, I think, because of the time zone. One, I sort of stream, like, overlap with you. So that's, like, part of the problem. But then, like, even if you go on longer than that, it's, like, usually way too late for me. But I try to catch you when I can. But yeah, Daler was the one that pointed me to you first. I didn't even know you were on Haikiri's team, Team Haikiri, until you actually mentioned it. I'm like, oh, Benny's on there, huh? The ladders, I know. Only had one animation. They only had one set length. I wonder where we're going. Australia's a weird zone to match up. It's funny though, because I have like a number of people that like are regulars that are kind of in that time zone, but that's mostly because I'm a late night streamer for the US. Like US wise, I stream very, very late. So there's like a lot of Australian Twitch viewers that end up popping in. So it's only natural. Okay, good. I'm going in the right direction. You know, typically with these games, even if it seems a little bit confusing, as long as there's enemies that keep popping up directly in your path, I have a decent idea that I'm sort of going where I need to. Sometimes it's a little hard to tell. I was trying to figure out what kind of gun that was. Oh, son of a bitch. I didn't know it was that deep. God damn it. Well, hopefully it doesn't put us too far back. Yeah, they couldn't figure out how to code swimming in this game, but they have plenty of pitfall traps, as it were, or you can fall right into some water. I fought the piranhas. Apparently lost, too. Man, were there this many enemies the first time around? I feel like... What the hell's even going on here? Of course they're coming back, too. Good lord. Oh, it's a different path. Shit. Alright, I mean, I would have preferred just to stick on the path that I was already on, but... whatever, I guess. Going, and I'm afraid to like step out into any form of water whatsoever. Okay. I guess if they're standing in it, that probably means I can too. Probably means it's not that deep. Shit. Ah, the little underground guys can't climb. Wait a second, am I going backwards? Or is this the same path? I know this might be where we were. Okay, so yeah, there's the flaming guy. Man, I am out of meds. Oh wait, here's one. It's like halfway down on health. See, but me looking at that looks like, I mean, It doesn't look like it's deep enough to fall into, so forgive me on some of these spots if I don't recognize that as being a death trap. Oh, I just walked right into that. I was gonna step backward to see if I could actually hit him. See if I could kill him so he stops popping back up. It looks ankle deep. It does. I mean, and a lot of the water is, typically speaking, because they're not going to want to have all these locations where you could actually fall through like that. But yeah, in my opinion, it didn't look too much different from the rest of the water. We're making progress, though. Hey, we even hit a checkpoint. Not bad.
Finally, you are here. You interest me because you understand how it feels. You needed someone professional to pull the switch. A lot of eager sadists applied, but I was the only one who took the work.
Every time I hear this guy, I always think he's trying to do like a Nicolas Cage impression or something.
Taste the gas myself. That's what carnate does. It brings out the killer inside. It's the perfect place for you and me.
Oh, is it?
There's a difference. The safest in my life.
Finally, you were here. That's what the dentists say.
Which are you, Torn?
Nah, ever since then, that one time where I was relaying it on stream, and Honto hasn't forgotten about it since. But I always end up going like 5 minutes early each time. They haven't really been harping on me. No, I don't think I ever would have figured that you would forget. Unfortunately. He's got it written down. Good for you, Hunto. This guy breathes really deep too. I don't know if that's like because he's gaseous and they're like, what would emphasize being a gas man? Just like sniffing really loud. We might have gotten all of them because now he's starting to shoot shit at us. Actually,
see it creeping up around their legs, through their fingers, inching toward their nose. So my gas is green.
yeah, I was kind of figuring that, and I'm looking at the fireplace behind him.
You can only hold their breath for so long. I like watching them try.
Budget Psycho Mantis. Yeah, maybe a little bit.
It was never enough, so I took my involvement to the next level. I put myself
Apt way
in
of putting it.
chamber where I didn't die. Not exactly.
Get in there, gas man.
Yes. That's it.
There we go. Did that eliminate him entirely? Use air freshener. If only. If only it were that easy. This dude definitely sniffs his own farts. I get that impression, but I think mostly because he is a fart. Yeah, he was hitting me, but I didn't want to take an opportunity, unless something else was hitting me, I don't know. But I didn't want to, like, lose out on the opportunity to actually use the Steam thing. Oh, you mean when I was closing the door? Yeah, I mean, I was willing to take a couple hits because I figured I'd need to close the door behind him. Yeah, every boss has had, like, kind of a theme to, like, you know, some form of execution. At least for the modern era. There was the electric chairman, there was the... I mean, the doctor was kind of like multiple things, but he was, like, sort of like an experimenter. I guess you could kind of maybe consider him, like, injections, because he had a lot to do with injections. At least when they were introducing his character, he was injecting a lot of people. There's the gas man. Well, they're setting me up. I mean, I figured they would have set me up prior to the previous boss battle, but, I mean, they at least put a checkpoint there. But in here, they're just, like, giving me everything. Makes me worry a little bit. What's gonna happen? Yeah, it kind of seemed like it would have been the final stretch. I got all this gear. I should have maybe looked down stairs a little more thoroughly, but I kind of want to see what's going on up here. If I need to, I can always reload it. So the next boss is going to be the firing squad. Oh, no, yeah, no, there was a firing squad, man. That was actually, like, the first boss. He wasn't supernatural, though. He just, like, went insane. But, yeah, no, there was a guy that just, like, shot people. Okay, I was able to shoot things, I think, that were jamming this up. There might be more to this, I guess. Can't seem to move it. Alright. What's going on out here?
I didn't know what to do. I was so confused.
I didn't know.
I guess I get mad too. But you still did it.
Lighthouse must be illuminated.
Okay. I'm just doing what I know. So far, when you need to get through things, you just have to shoot it. How can he respond when he can't speak? Maybe he needs to... I don't know. Actions speak louder than words. He has no mouth movement. He has no face movement. Again, I don't think this entire time I've been playing this game, I've seen this man move his face. Shut up.
You're the one, aren't you?
There's also these, like, twins, these two twin girls.
Aren't you?
Yeah, here, they won't.
Playing for so long. We've
Like, shut up. They've been out here
long.
murmuring to themselves this entire time.
I remember you from my dream.
Oh, there they go. What the hell? Okay, I might have to deal with these ladies first. I'm gonna try this on one of them, see if I can hit him. Wow! I actually took him out. Hey, what's going on, Vale? Who the hell are you? Not Vale. Who's this guy? What was that? Thank you for the raid, Vale. I appreciate it.
You! God damn it, what are the chances? I survived 10 hours out here in this pit of hell, and I had to run into you? The scum who killed his own wife and children? Why, Pendejo? Huh? Why you do it? You going to kill me too? Come on and kill me, I dare you!
Goddamn, this guy's feisty. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in, Vale. Thank you for the raid. I appreciate that. What were you playing? I saw you were doing Final Fantasy VII earlier with Haikiri. It seemed like you were on that for a minute, but you switched over to Billy's Game Show. I don't know what that is, but it sounds interesting. Oh, we're just getting started here. But had a few people pop in from Benny's stream, 420 Benny, so thank you for that. And also Vale. Thank you guys, appreciate it. People aren't aware of Valution. Suggest you guys go check her out. She does a wide variety of games, but she's currently working through some Final Fantasy VII. She got some keys for some interesting games. I know you were doing that VN last night. And just a whole slew of things. Probably working on some horror games this time of year, too. I know you are a bit of a scream queen when it comes to that. The zombie game. What's a zombie game? Also, there's no face movement, so he's a Courtney Cox. Maybe. It's the closest approximation we can get to it.
Wait, he's just confused.
So it turns out you don't have the cojones to kill me when you have the chance. You fucking inmate. Go to hell, I am done with you.
I was gonna say maybe he should like shoot me. They don't Haikiri on every game they play is a very, 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 very long minute. Well, they like to be thorough. Okay. Question for Akuma. Do I need to do anything with the lighthouse right now, or should I just ignore that? Because he shot... Did I switch guns? Okay, I did. Good. So I still have the chicken gun. So there's several weapons that we have. The Gonzo gun is apparently the specialty weapon that can one-shot pretty much anything. I mean, I think those were bosses, and I just one-shotted them, so... He has a lot of Botox. Yeah, Torque. Just too much Botox. Cool to move on for now. Okay, good. I was about to go check it out again, just in case something happened while I was taking out those girls. Kind of Poppy's Playtime kind of game? I gotcha. Oh, that's the one you were talking about before. Yeah, I remember you mentioning that on stream when I popped in there the other day. Keep 3 generators on constantly cranked. Running through the maze of rooms, you find what you need is in Billy's game show while he stalks the hell out of you. Right. I was saying, the premise, it's a shame I didn't get to see it, but the premise, like, did remind me, just speaking through that description of Amnesia the Bunker, which was one of my favorite games from last year. Okay. I see we're not fully done with the girls, then. Lost, but still made progress. Well, any progress is good progress. The biggest pain in the ass with these particular enemies is the flame damage that they do. It seems like flame damage is more damage than anything else. Good lord. I don't think I want to stick with the Gonzo gun, though, especially if they're just going to keep coming back. I don't know that anything else would necessarily be better, though. It's like, unfortunately, I feel like I'm having to reload the Tommy gun quite a bit, and then the the twin pistols, akimbo style, are definitely reload frequently. I'm surprised I killed the girl with that. This Torque has an ass like Lara Croft. No major imagination on that trunk. You don't get to see it because this game is so dark. Shit. You're saying it's different in Amnesia the Bunker? Oh my goodness, 3 raids in one night. Trips, welcome in. Thank you for the raid. I appreciate that. I'm kind of waiting for the shout out to pop up, but I don't think I'm seeing it. Very generous people tonight. Thank you for the raid, though. I appreciate that. Let me get you a shout out manually, since Frosty seems to be not working for me. I think that's the right name. Getting raided more than P. Diddy's house. Ain't lying. Ah, you're playing that new metaphor game. Nice. Oh, look, here it comes. It's a little late. That's all right, I guess. Amnesia the Bunker. I mean, I don't know. I guess, I mean, it did have two kind of different endings. They weren't, like, completely different. I didn't necessarily want to come all the way up here. I guess I'll try the thing since we're already up here. But I sort of wanted to come through and see if there was any, like, meds or something I could pick up. Anyway, thank you guys. All those that were coming in on the raids, trips most recently. Appreciate you. That metaphor game looks, it looks interesting. I think maybe one of these days, if I have a lot of time to spare, I might give it a try, but it also does look quite long. But I do like the visuals with it. "20 hours in, feels like you've done nothing at all." Okay. So, it's quite a bit to do, I suppose. Yeah, that kind of is the impression I got, which is why I probably wasn't going to jump on it right off the bat, because, you know, it is Atlas and probably does have that Persona type feel to it. Those games are, oh shit, I hope I didn't screw myself. There we go. Those games are a little bit long form for me in my current state, so can't always be hopping on those, but one of these days. It's like with Persona 5. It took me a while before I actually booted that up. I think when Persona 5 came out, I was still working on Persona 4.
And why do you follow me, inmate? Who are you fooling? You hate me as much as I hate you. All you inmates think CEOs are evil, but we are prisoners in Abbott as much as you. You ever think of that?
You get to go home, I'm assuming, at some point, right? So not really.
Happened, I immediately headed to town, down this road.
I liked Persona 4 quite a bit. I think I like out of all the Atlas type games, I think I like the cast of Persona 4 probably the best.
I've been looking ever since, and I will not give up. You still here, inmate? Torque, isn't that what they call you? Well, come on then. We may hate each other. We may die anyway. We will kill more
I don't hate you.
Together than alone.
You don't need to hate me either. I think if you got to know me. Anyway, what I was trying to say earlier with Bunker, it's got two sort of different endings. I mean, at least they sort of acknowledge it if you do happen to actually kill the monster. If you don't, it's basically the same thing, except you see the monster run out of the hole at the end of the game, and I think if you don't do that, what happens? You just get found by, like, the French or something?
Follow me.
I forget, but anyway, Bunker, one of those games, is definitely more about the gameplay, I think, than the, even though the narrative, I think, is still pretty strong. You just have to figure out most of the narrative through, you know, like text logs and stuff. It's not like a very cutscene heavy type game.
Won't they let the dead rest?
Why did they believe us? We never thought.
But I still like it quite a bit.
It all went wrong. It was fun at first.
Being found by the French is a fate worse than death. Well, I guess depending on who you are, that might be the case. Whoa! Immediately I got a load, like, right off the bat. Son of a bitch. Almost bit it with that one. Son, what are you doing?
These dead do not sleep well. Not on Carnate.
Popped a few bullets in me just because he could. Yeah, that's the thing, though. It's like, the narrative, I think, is good, but I don't know if you consider it strong just on account of the fact that, you know, it's not told to you directly. It's like you have to go out of your way to figure out what's going on. But I do think it's worth it.
You can die now.
Hey, what's going on, Krennic? Welcome in, bud. How you doing? Oh, in the grave, he shot the body to stop respawning? Okay. I guess that's one way to do it. Name it and I might check it out. I did make it more expensive though because we're running out of time in October and a lot of people have gotten their picks in and there's kind of like some other games that I want to play too, so sorry. Don't get insulted. You shot me too.
Do that again and I'll be happy to kill you.
Yeah, whatever. I have. I don't really know what kind of game it is. Is it like a visual novel type thing? I've seen the art for it for sure.
Where are they, damn you? Where?
Visual novel of sorts, okay. Yeah, I remember that making a pretty big splash when it came out. I don't remember if that was last year or the year before, but I do remember a lot of people talking about it. Like 30 decisions a minute, and that'll all affect the plot. Well, that's nice. Yeah, I think the problem for me with visual novels is that they tend to lean heavy into the novel part, which, you know, is fine and all if you're into that kind of thing, but I do like to be a little bit more proactive when it comes to, you know, my quote-unquote video games. I'm afraid to shoot these things when he's like running around him like that. He can handle it himself, I'm sure. Oh, fully voice acted. That's good. That means I don't have to read everything out loud. I'm sure you guys wouldn't want me to do that. Also, you know, people are trying to say that it's not related to the Amnesia story, but if you're not mistaken, the chick in the last Amnesia busts through a tunnel system into London and Paris, one of the endings. Makes you think that's how it started there. You know what? It might have even been you that was talking about it, but you might be onto something because I think I remember hearing about that. The problem is I haven't played Rebirth, I think is what it's called, Amnesia Rebirth. Just check it out, it's an experience. Alright. Well, if anything, I might just play it at some point, just to kind of see. Also, Wani is 20 hours for one ending. Yeah, this is a long game. It was mighty long, that one. These guys keep resurrecting, but I don't know if there's anything I could do to make them stop.
No trace. Here's the only way.
You know, I could probably use a Molotov or something. We have a number of different grenades that we could potentially be using. I don't know, I've been kind of stuck on these ones.
Why do they call you Dork? What sort of name is that anyway? Oh, you inmates think you can play with us? Oh, we see through your code word, stupid tricks.
He's a mechanic. I don't know. Oh, wait, those aren't meds. I got excited for nothing. Oh, there's some meds. Alright, this way, security guard man. You didn't enjoy Rebirth 2? You liked how it connected the stories? I have it. I think they were giving it away free on Epic Game Store at one point, and I snagged it, but I have not tried it yet. I was surprised I even gave the Bunker a try, because it's not like I really liked Amnesia all that much. I think it was a decent game. What's that studio? Is it Frictional? They make decent games. They're just like, they don't always appeal to me specifically. But, I don't know, for whatever reason. I don't even remember. Oh, you know what? I think I was trying to figure out why I played it last time we were talking about it too. But it was because, it was free. That was it. It was free, through, what was it? The Xbox Live service or whatever. I forget what it's called. Game Pass. There you go. And it came out and I'm like, I could do with a horror game. And I gave it a try and I loved it. It's so horrible. It was hard for me to figure out what was going on there, but I think I was like half having a conversation at the same time, so
I've got good news.
got a little worked up there.
And I've got a proposition. I think we can make it work. Things are gonna work out.
Sorry, security guard. I think I'm getting a call from my dead wife here.
And you too. I'll meet you at your apartment, okay? See you soon, T.
But anyway, it's a good thing I had Game Pass at the time. I don't even want to, like, go. I'm just going to see what's going on over here. Oh, son of a bitch. Hey, if they're on fire, can I light them more on fire with a Molotov, or does that not fly? Oh, we got Tommy gun ammo. Shit.
Blast them again once they are ash, or they come back.
Oh. Well, you should have told me that sooner. Otherwise, I would have done it. It's a good thing you're on top of it. Another series, but it's like Outlast. You're really going to find them notes if you want to know the story. Well, the good thing is, and this is probably the first one where I could say that, but like the gameplay was so good with the bunker. I feel like maybe that wasn't quite the case with some of the previous ones. I don't know. Again, I haven't played Rebirth, so I'm not, I can't say that with 100% certainty, but I never felt like the gameplay was super strong with, you know, Machine for Pigs or the original. And, yeah, definitely with the bunker, I felt like it was a lot more engaging of a game.
Inmate, you have done it. The lights are on. Let's get back to the lighthouse and leave this evil place.
Oh, okay. Cool. Yeah, I was also on track for the good ending. I was kind of hoping we get the neutral one. I don't know, and the only reason I say that is because I think you said you liked the neutral one the best. So I'm like, well, try to shoot for the best ending first.
Torque, over here.
What, through here? Wouldn't this have taken us, like, kind of to the same spot?
Inmate, what are they doing?
Pocket full of roses, ashes, ashes, we all fall down.
They'll just like Outlast because of the dicks. Were there dicks in that game? I mean, I could shoot him, I guess. The problem with that, for me, would mostly be that I just have no backup. And it's like, these enemies are a pain in the ass. Oh, son of a bitch. It's been, I guess I didn't play the second Outlast, but it's been a long time. It's probably been close to 10 years since I played the first Outlast. So, I don't know. Not too far back, I know what to do. Yeah. It's not too bad. Still don't like the idea of dying. I don't think the dynamite is good for this.
Inmate, what are they
I
doing?
don't know if the grenade would be. We're just like in a bad position because I don't really have a whole lot of ammo for anything.
Pocket full of roses, ashes, ashes, we all fall down.
The grenade! In slow-mo. Yeah, the grenades worked on him, or at least they seem to.
300 years ago, there was a Puritan village on this island. 3 young girls accused villagers of being in league with the devil. There were burnings. I think this is
One main guy was trying to create a bride, you think, in the DLC. Okay, I didn't play the DLC, so that was it. Tried sawing off your dick to create a bride. And they had it on camera. That's a shame. Hey, what do you know? We're back on the path that we would have originally been on had I just, like, went ahead and went my own way.
All of you can die now. Torque, over here.
I hear the radio. Wait, why are we going to a cave?
I do not think so. I'm not going in those caves. You go if you want. I'll wait out here.
But I don't want to go into the cave. I thought we were going to the lighthouse. We could just walk back there, right?
Torque, over here.
What? What's in the cave? Okay, now we're just like going back. Yeah, the lighthouse is over here. What's up with the cave then? That doesn't make any sense.
Over here.
Hold up. Try something different here. I don't like the cut of your jib. I did give him a chance, and then I killed him after the fact. Oh, supplies? I am kind of hurting for supplies, but I just don't know if it's going to end up being worth it. Especially if there's like a lot of enemies down there or something. Suppose it doesn't hurt to check. Oh, there was the guy that was still kind of hanging out. I don't think we got a resolution to him. There was the other prisoner that was kind of running around through here. I think he was tossing dynamite at us. So maybe that's what you mean by opportunities for bad karma. Well, shit. Well, maybe I didn't have to kill the guard then.
Hey! What are you doing here?
What are you doing here? Yeah, tell Squeaky over there to stop yapping.
We're still safe from those girls.
You didn't leave the creatures
Oh, son of a bitch. Oh, and that killed me too. Or maybe I was already dead because of the fire. I don't know. I don't know if I want to fight them. Alright, gonna make an executive decision and say that the cave is not worth it if I have to fight the flaming girls again. Let's go back over this way, see what we can do, potentially where the plot advances. Little girl jump scare. Hey, we can finally move it somehow. Sure, recommend one thing. Alright. It is recommended that I reload the save. Just because Hike loves lighting himself on fire doesn't mean I should too. Well, some of these things are out of my power.
Over here. Damn. The power is on, but the light is not turning. You will need to fix it. I will keep watch out here. You go inside.
Alright. Or it's still useful for a little longer, I suppose. We're giving that thing a good old turn. Is it just automated now? I suppose it is. Look at that. I didn't realize that there were that many fragmentation grenades still down there.
Hurry!
Okay.
The light is on. Oh, now the Coast Guard can come.
Yep, that was me.
Gracias, Stork. You have proven yourself. I still say inmates are scum, but you, maybe less.
Especially
so,
that
see?
one, whatever that was.
Come on. Now we can make our way to town. The road is gated up here. I don't know how we'll get through, but we will have to.
What? I killed you. It's the electric man.
Not just Abbott. It's this whole island. It's a cesspool of human atrocity. People come here, they do things maybe they wouldn't normally do.
So that was the electric guy I was referring to earlier in the stream when I was saying there was a boss I did off stream.
The wild card in the deck.
I assumed he was dead because I killed him and then he said thank you and then he just, I think he faded away into nothing.
Now go on. Find out what kind of man you are.
But I guess he's still here. "40 minutes. Okay. Well, like I said, if it's 2 hours and I'm feeling like I'm not making enough progress with it, I am just going to go ahead and move on to the quarry, because I would rather put more time into that game than this one, to be quite honest. We are, I think, maybe about halfway through that game, so we'll see where the night takes us. What? Don't play with those weird children. Sorry, guard.
I don't understand what we just saw there, but I don't ever want to see it again. Did
What happened to your hat?
you kill your children, or did this place somehow do it? Like it has taken mine. These are black times. It hurts too much to stop and think about it. We must keep going.
Well, let's be on then. Oh, Tommy gun ammo. I wish I had some shotgun ammo. That'd be real handy. You were very lucky you didn't get blazed by that guy. Wait, I see items. I need to collect because we've been out of stock on a lot of things for a while now. We good? All right.
This way, you mate. Vámonos.
I'm coming. No need to speak Spanish.
Where are you going? No, we want you to be here with us.
You can suck on that.
It looks like our time has come. We'll never make
Nah,
it.
there's that. I don't know what that is, but hold on. Let me get out of first-person view mode first. We can figure it out after.
This smoke will kill us soon.
Don't you want to stay?
This might be a little close. I see it. Give me a sec. We have box puzzles to accomplish.
We're done for. This smoke will kill us soon.
Shit. No.
It is horrible to die this way after surviving.
It is
so long.
horrible.
I'll never see my consuelo again.
All right, man. Stop your whining. This water's flooding fast somehow.
I think the fire is coming closer.
Well, I think the water will put it out. Because, you know, there's such a torrent of it.
We're done for. Dios mío. A miracle. The fire is. We must get to town.
See? Oh, shit. Wait, we got those weird syringe demons.
You're at that like a professional. You know how to kill.
God, I hope the blaze won't come back if I push this thing out of the way.
In this fire, we pay for the sins
And just like that, the water completely reverses itself.
of humanity.
Alright. Logic. I like living in a logical world. Whoa.
Que mala suerte. The road is out. There's no way across, and this is the only way to get to town.
Wait, last time I pushed the truck to get across something. Maybe we could do it again. Or not. I did see there was another path, though. Oh, shit.
Truck is on fire.
I can't do anything about that, bud. You're just gonna have to deal with it, I'm afraid. The water was nice and generous. Daler, oh my god. Daler in with a raid. Honto was right. We're getting raided more than P. Diddy's house right now. I appreciate it. I didn't even know you were streaming. Otherwise, I probably would have checked you out for a bit, but thank you for the raid. Hold on, I got little ghost girls to take care of. Hey, finally got it. I wasn't able to stick around in the stream last night. I was wondering if you had finished it up, but I also didn't ask you, so that's probably on me. But congratulations. You got the big boss rank. That's a big feat in Metal Gear Solid 4. That's one of the harder things to do, especially with that damn motorcycle sequence. You can die tomorrow. You've fulfilled your life. Oh, okay. I thought the game was going to crash for a second. I got really scared.
So you still need some help.
Well, welcome in, guys. Hopefully we're all doing well.
A killer you really are.
Anybody that's not familiar with Daler, make sure you go check him out. Metal Gear Master over here. He goes over gameplay routines and
You'll see how things
techniques like a pro. But he's just been working on achievement hunting for Metal Gear Solid 4. I think if you got that big boss rank, you would have gotten all the rest of the ranks, right? So the only trophy that you have to go for is the whatever the heck call it, the flashbacks. So he's close. Unfortunately, I liked Metal Gear Solid 4 so much when I had first actually gotten it, because that was like one of the first games I got when I got a PS3. I was going to say when it launched, but that was more like when I first acquired one, which I think was a couple years after it had launched. But anyway, I played the shit out of Metal Gear Solid 4, and this was pre-trophy days. And I did all that shit. I don't know if I got all the cutscenes, or the flashbacks, rather. Those were a pain in the ass. But I got all the ranks. I got, you know, the big boss rank done and everything. And then maybe like a year or two after I had finally completed everything, they're like, oh, here are the trophies for this game, finally. And guess what? You can't use your old game save files to get everything. So by that point, I was like, oh shit. And I just kind of had given up hope that I was ever going to do it. But I've gotten pretty close. I've got only like 3 runs I need to do before I get all the ranks, and then I have to also do the cutscene, the flashback thing. I keep calling them cutscenes. But yeah, it's not fun. It is to a degree, but it's not fun if you have to do it like twice in your lifetime. All of them grouped up in the ranks finally. Just got to do the flashbacks. I think maybe iTunes tracks. You might be missing one. Oh yeah, some of them are a little tricky to get a hold of. But nothing you can't do, especially with the big boss rank out of the way. I'm trying. I'm afraid to use him around the security guard too, just in case he ends up dying, because I don't necessarily want to kill him just yet, especially if there's a little bit more to do with this. Fell in the same hole, your OG Dave, before a trophy patch was almost everything, super sad times. I know, it's a pain in the ass too. And I was always trying to see, like I'd always update it and see, is like, are they finally allowing the save file to work? No. Is there a workaround? Because there's something I could do? No. I'm like, God damn it, I got to do all this shit all over again. And I don't know if there ever was a way to like use your old save file. I don't know why they wouldn't want you to have that unless there's just something coded into the game where you absolutely cannot get trophies with it, but it sucks. So I've always been downtrodden by the fact that I had to play through all that shit all over again when I already did it once. Where are you going? What the hell? Shouldn't be too bad. Sometimes it can be tricky to get all the flashbacks. There's like some that are really hidden in there that suck. Reload. This bastard's still trying to kill me. Sod those kids. Trying. I thought you meant like sod them. Like turn them into sod. Make them rip. Guess that would be SOD, but whatever. If I could, I would have it where big boss rank would be like the last thing that I would have to do. I would actually try to do the flashbacks first, just so I could like go out on a high note. The hell are they doing over there? I could be shot now. Shit. I think he's gone. I don't think I could get him anymore. Oh well. But I still have a few runs ahead of me. I have to do something where it's like I need to do... I've gotten everything except for like the ones... We've talked about this. I just don't remember the last time I actually mentioned it on stream because it's not really pertinent to what I've been playing of late. But anyway. The only runs I need to do are like specifically for making it through with like X amount of... Like I have to heal a certain amount of times, or I have to consume a certain amount of rations, and then there's another one where I have to do the inverse, where I have to be like under a certain amount. And it's like those specifically cannot be done while doing the big boss rank.
Ahead
suspect you will encounter something altogether unlike what you've seen before. But I have something that can help you. A device that can cure you, put your demons to rest. But only if it is sufficiently powered, and only if you are in your more, shall we say, primal form. Use this correctly, and you cannot help but be cured. You do want to be cured, don't you, dog? It's up to you.
Maybe he could finally talk after that. Truth be told, you haven't really looked at the iTunes track list. Yeah, I wouldn't even remember what needs to be done for those. Also, those ranks are dumb, yeah. What sucks about them is that they have to have their own individual run done. I think it just needlessly lengthens the amount of time that you have to play the game. But it is what it is, I guess. So, it's what you need to do. But it is very tedious. Doesn't mean it's not necessarily fun, but yeah, it's tedious after a while. Also, if I don't get it, you could describe the canon events. After, yeah, like, once we get an ending and see what it is, yeah, I wouldn't mind, I guess, a Cliff Notes, but at the same time, I'm not, like, super invested. I just kind of wanted to be one and done with this ending.
I didn't skip, and then he was there. Oh, Daddy, I wish you could have been there.
Sounds like that kid that was, like, trying to describe something. Have you ever had a... I forget even what he says, but he's like trying to relay whatever the hell he's trying to relay, and he goes about it like with 500 extra words. Oh my god, how could he? He killed that teddy bear. I'd rather go through almost and try to do the other games, but in terms of like Metal Gear, trying to get platinum, I went through and I did Metal Gear Solid, which I thought was fun. I had a fun time doing that one. Outside the VR missions. I know you love those VR missions, but I get sick of them after a while. But, son of a bitch. Trying to dodge this guy, it's not working. But yeah, I think I'd have a much better time going through the Legacy Collection. Oh, he just kills you immediately? That's cool. And trying to get Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3 taken care of. I already did 3 with the HD collection, but I don't have it with the Legacy Collection. Have you ever had a dream that you had that you wish that you had that which you wish they could do you so much you could do anything? Yeah, that was it. That's the one. Which I think just boils down to, have you ever had a dream where you could do anything? This guy... Enough for do my power.
The man was wearing blue.
What's up, Jubei? That's how I feel, most of the time. Okay, I don't know what that is, but it's not working, I guess. Shit. Yeah, I think that was mostly just everything exploding around me. There was a case of something that blew up, and it sort of like had a chain reaction on top of me throwing dynamite at him, which I think was a little bit too close. But whatever. Yeah, I forgot the health. I guess I was sort of assuming that I still had it, but I guess I need to go in this area first. Not even like they give you that much. Wish they would do you so much they could do anything, probably. That's a lot of doing.
The man was wearing black.
Is there a turret around here? You son of a bitch. Okay, concentrating time. Ah, hey look, he said something. It's like a pirate. Arr. I think he did that himself. What the hell was that? Oh, we also have the Gonzo gun. Did he die? What the hell was that? I think he killed himself, maybe. Gonna verbally abuse your buddy, whoop his ass in some Tekken. Nice. Thank you, sir. I appreciate the raid as well. Everybody else that came in on Daler's raid. Thank you, guys. We're probably just about to wrap up with this, and then we're going to get into some of the Quarry, which is a very interesting game that I started up as well, so we'll see how that goes. Oh, hey. God, I hope he's not getting back up. Oh, wait, here we go. Maybe, sort of.
To get to you, didn't they?
But anyway, have fun with Tekken. And I'll try to catch you on your next stream, for sure.
I wish I could have said goodbye.
He's so cool. Oh, I thought he was going to shoot him. Never mind. Who the hell are you? Shit, okay. God damn it. He was moving a lot faster than I thought. What the hell do I do here? Game froze a little bit. Who's that? Evil? Turn into this thing? Oh. Ironic how you cannot die when in human form, but as soon as you hit an explosive thing as a big evil guy, you immediately keel over. What the hell was that? Oh. I wonder where it's going to put me at. Oh, of course, yeah, back here. Great. Very good. You know, I think I might take back everything nice I said about this game. You said there was a turret or something. Is there still a turret around here somewhere? There's some Molotovs. There's some dynamite. You know, the dynamite is great when I could move back a little bit, but when it's kind of right in my face. You could probably see it before you spawn the stuff. The turret? I don't know. Honestly, we got through that first section. I might have lucked out, though, because I think he sort of, like, killed himself. But I'm thinking of just going in here with the Gonzo gun and seeing what happens. Because it is the Gonzo gun, after all. There's that up there.
The man was wearing...
Yeah, yep. Yeah, it's a Gonzo gun, all right. I think it might be worth it at this point, especially if I gotta fight like a shitload of stuff.
They killed.
Okay, we already saw all that. I think I might... I don't know. Here, I'll transform. Is that it? Or... Hey, I got a Tommy gun.
You always had the worst luck, T. We didn't work out for so long. And when we got close, it all got taken away. You'd never hurt us. Not on purpose. No matter how angry you got at the world, you always loved me and the boys. Now's the time, T. You need to face down the anger you have inside. Remember, I'm right there with you.
I wonder if there's gonna be a checkpoint for this. I guess it wasn't the hardest thing. Crane's gonna help, huh? What the hell is this? Thought that was his... Well... Guess you can't say in polite society. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought it was, yeah. I'm just looking here to see if there's anything... Oh, hey. You know, I probably could just shoot him a couple times with the Gonzo gun and he probably would die. But I guess I don't know for sure. I think I see the controls back over there, but let me see if I could get him again. It's like a segment in Resident Evil 5 or something. Is it working? It looks like it affects him a little bit, but I can't really tell. Like he glows, sort of. Okay. The hell? What is that? He just like warp over to me. Or did he transport me to him? I don't get what that was. I think it's affecting him because he keeps jumping back in the water, so maybe. It looked a little more. Never mind. He did stuff. Yeah, it's about as great a detail as we could put into it. Something happened. That's what I'm trying to do, but I don't know if it's like it's specific that I need to aim for that or what. Oh, shit. So is there something in here? I don't have access to any other weapons. You did say that there was like something. Health maybe? I guess nothing popped out of that. There's no longer a big red glowing dot. Okay, never mind. Son of a bitch. Where's it gonna put me back at? Let us see. Oh, yeah. That's kind of what I figured. Also, it didn't seem like there was any health that was near the turret, I don't think. I mean, it sounds like he's in pain. He was recoiling and stuff, but the thing just goes on for a while, I guess. I don't know. The first part, it's still annoying that we have to get through it, but the first part was like super simple, so. With the Gonzo gun, anyway. And there you have it. Nothing in there.
They killed us.
One thing is, in spirit mode, you can arc like a Molotov. Well, okay. I could give that a try. The only thing, though, is that I think some of his moves are like... And I mean, like, the big monster anyway. I think, like, he makes fire shoot out from underneath you. That's kind of what it seems like to me. Could be wrong.
Always had the worst luck, T.
Yeah, I get the worst luck, especially on this one. Get me up there. Shit. No, the chicken is actually a weapon I have. It's called the Gonzo gun. I think it's a gun that you're... Well... I guess Akuma looked it up. He said you only get it once. But it's a hidden weapon that I found, and it basically one-shots enemies. The arc's a little bit too powerful for this one. But yeah, very good for, like, right now with this particular boss battle. Or at least this sequence of boss battles. Okay, here we go again with this shit. He like drags me towards him, so that sucks. Okay, I think I kind of hit him there. I'll wait for the spirit mode to get back up. Rejuice myself. That's a bad spot for him to be in, but I don't know how much worse it could be. I think it's just a war of attrition. I think we just have to hit him repeatedly over and over and over again. I don't think there's really any other way to do this. There's that again. Don't like that spot. That probably leaves me the most open out of all of them. This one is probably the best. Hey, what's up, Freezy? Yeah, his red center part isn't glowing anymore. I've been trying to vary my shots just in case I need to hit him somewhere else specifically, but I don't know. It all seems to be doing about the same. You think the turret might work? Maybe. I feel like we tried the turret before and it didn't seem to do anything while that was going on. I mean, he still sort of looks like he might be recoiling from it. I don't think he can actually hit me while I'm on it, which is good. He's about doing the same. I don't really see any differences here. Kuma says he doesn't know. Blue means damage, so when he's got the blue around him. I mean, again, he is recoiling, but that doesn't necessarily mean much, I guess. You can hit the little body of, like, your doppelganger and it bleeds. And again, he does recoil, but that might not mean anything. That might just be, like, baked in. So the blue only happens when you got the spirit bombs. Got hit on that one. That always happens. I don't know what that means though. It's like the like flash up will pop up or whatever, and then, you know, we'll get a vision of something. I don't know what it is. Yeah, you regain health with this, but it's like you can die. It is very possible for you to die. But it's like the little, I don't even know if it's a flashback, but the thing flashes up and then you get transported over to him and then he's like able to hit you there. So that sucks. Like a last shot? Am I supposed to hit something specific when that happens? I don't know, Vale. This is my first time playing this, and this ain't exactly a perfect game. We've tried everything we can do. I can't switch back to my old weapons, so it's like the Gonzo gun, the chicken gun, I can't do that anymore. I can't use grenades. I could only use the spirit thing or use the turret. And I hung on to the turret for a while, and that didn't really seem to do too much of anything. Again, I'm trying to hit him in different spots, but he doesn't have like a real weak point. Akuma says that when the blue pops up, that's damaging him, but boy, it's making a long time of this. I feel like with most games, this probably would have been over already. I could try transforming, but that might put me in a real bad spot. Only if somebody said that's what you need to do would I actually do it. Alright, Krennic. Have a good time at work, or at least make the best of it. And stay productive. But thanks for popping in. I don't like the look of that Kappa, Jubei. I don't like the look of that Kappa. See, I get hit again. I'm even trying to step in a little bit closer just in case like I'm not super accurate and I need to hit something. But and I'm guessing when you say direct hits to the heart, that's the red spot. Is it red the entire way through? Or did it fade like it's faded with us here? Again, this seems like it's been too long. Can I move this at all? Like somewhere else? Nope. Yeah, that's weird then. So why did it hit? The blue box is an explosive. I don't want to detonate that. I guess I could try and detonate it maybe when he's near it. But those are temp. Those aren't there to like kill this boss specifically. Yeah, I've been trying to hit it. The dick. They have something blue on his back, or is that the spell you're firing at him? No, that's just the spell. I think, must be a girl boss. Yeah, anything blue on him is just, the residual effect of, like, the spell that we're tossing. I'm getting in close. Shit. Maybe that teddy bear down there? I don't know. God damn it. He hit me there. Hold up. I have... Alright.
These mushrooms make you feel better.
Oh, okay. I got a message and I'm like, oh shit. There is maybe a solution to this, but no. Also, that's that was a YouTube ad playing through Discord. I'm like, what the hell? Sorry. I thought maybe it was like I thought somebody was sending me a video of like, oh, here's the solution to this thing. I'm like, oh, thank God. Finally. Oh boy. If somebody knows, feel free to let me know what the solution is, because I'm kind of sick of doing this. Okay, we get the flashback. And I got hit. Cool. Get a nice good look at him just in case there's anything that I'm missing. I'm gonna see, okay, you know what? IGN, as bad as they are, they usually have written guides on this shit. So I want someone to verbalize this to me. I want to know what I need to do here because I feel like I'm about to die. So let me see. This has to be the final boss in the game, right? Let's see. Final boss will appear. Evil Torque is vanquished. In order to defeat this guy, you need to lower the special rebirth device using crane that's in the area. This will allow you to power up and use rebirth abilities that you had at the asylum. The fight can be long and drawn out, only because you'll have to eventually recharge your powers from time to time. Between each attack, take cover to avoid his attacks. Best advice we can give is to recharge every other shot. This will allow you to get into a rhythm, which might be easy to randomly accessing a rebirth device whenever you run out of power. Once you've defeated the black one, you finish the game. Congrats. Okay, yeah, that's what IGN has to say about it. So yeah, it looks like we just need to hit it a lot. However, again, I feel like I've hit it quite a bit. Can anybody say that I haven't hit this guy enough to finish this game? So I don't know. This might be a glitch. As we've seen, the little red thing is no longer glowing, and you know, I think Akuma said when he looked at the long play that it definitely was. So I don't know, the game might have glitched out. We might have a similar situation here to what I experienced when I originally played DMC. Of course, at that point in time, I remember somebody was in chat. In fact, it was Daler, that son of a bitch. He's gone now. Sorry, Daler, and anybody that watches you that's here. But he was like, "Oh yeah, Virgil's supposed to have like a lot of health, then he regains it really quick. You just have to hit him over and over again." And I'm like, "Oh, okay." Turns out I hit him like as much as humanly possible, and there was a glitch that was apparently very common with the PC version of the game, where Virgil is just invincible because he splits himself into multiple entities, and one of his entities fell through the map, and that was the one that you're supposed to hit. So like the one that was like reverted back to singular Virgil was like invincible because he wasn't the real one. You are correct, Jubei. It is called The Suffering and not The Rejoicing. This would be a very different game had they titled it differently. Yeah, I think it was mostly just a problem with the PC port. Oh, and that thing that he does, that's an attack when he throws that little like dark sphere at you. That like warps you over to him. So that's intentionally supposed to be done that way. It is not in fact a like I thought it was, a sign that you're about to end the battle. So we're at the 2 hour 11-minute mark. I did say I was going to stop this game at the 2 hour mark. This is the final boss. I mean, having looked at the written guide that IGN put up there, there's nothing else after this. Okay, we got a loading screen. Does that mean I died or did something happen? I did get hit. Oh, okay, there goes the loading screen. All right, I'm pretty sure I died. Hey, I beat it. Yeah, it looked like it for a second. When it was just like pitch black and nothing but a loading screen, I thought that might be it. Hey, I beat the game. Yay. That was fun. All right. We beat the suffering. I'm going to pull up a goddamn video because I'm not going through that.
Very good.
Fucking thing sucks.
Thank you. Yeah, I know. I don't know what that was. I'm pretty sure anybody that's played this game before probably didn't have to go through all that. So I'm pretty sure the game just actually legitimately glitched. I can't say 100% for certain, but I'm just going to say that's probably what happened. Let me see. Hold on. Hold on. All right. Don't worry, we'll get that cutscene, because I beat the game, right? We'll get that cutscene. Let's see here. There it is. 168 likes. Because everybody that's here liked it that much. What the hell is this? Oh, this guy's going into like the archives and shit.
Enormous creature a single time, near the docks. I cannot even begin to describe him, save for one thing. He seems to be quite literally connected to an inmate.
Boy, he pulled that up fast. He must have known that the thing was coming. It's like, oh, I defeated the boss. And then he whipped out the biography of it.
Via a long umbilicus. Beyond that, I can only say that I view him as the most evil of all the creatures. A pure manifestation of fury and hatred.
There we go. Yeah, I beat it, Vale. Aren't you impressed? What the hell is this? All right. Get on with it. Oh my god, it wasn't Torque at all. It was just like some maniac. I knew he was wrongly imprisoned.
The Colonel sends his regards. Back in Eastern, he warned you, but you didn't listen. He said to leave you
There's a military plot.
alive.
What the hell?
Only you. Enjoy your new life.
Don't tell me he's gonna go into the archive. Okay, good.
Get on board, quick! I don't know what the hell's happened, but we gotta get out of here. Another boat's coming to pick up anybody else who's left.
I don't care, Akuma. I don't care. I'll watch it on my own time.
You're that guy Torque, ain't you? I heard about you in the news. I got a friend at the DA's office. Says the prosecutor on your case is being indicted. Says you probably get a new trial. Guess it's your lucky day, huh? Jesus. You look like you've really been through hell.
Boy, howdy.
Somebody's missing from this picture, T. I don't want us to ever be apart again. Love always, Carmen.
Wow.
I heard Mommy scream. And what happened to Corey?
Oh, this
He
guy's
was
just
so
okay.
mad
I
he
think this
pushed
is just
me
going for all
under
the
wall.
endings. That's a bad ending. I don't know if that was director commentary or what. Alright, what happens? Oh, the boat gets destroyed by the thing. Okay, and then there was credits. Yay. Well, that was The Suffering. It certainly lived up to its name. What is this? Let's see. Oh, from Neo Seeker. This must have been from a while ago, Jubei. June 18th, 04. This is like when the game came out. Thank you. We did it, everybody. Wow. You've been fighting the boss for over an hour and it still won't die. Oh god, I would have given up well before that. Any tips on where to aim the energy beams? The red line on the chest is not lighted up anymore. Am I doing something wrong? You need to hit the red center or not. Initially hit the red center thing, disappear. Doesn't seem to have an effect. How long does this have to take before I defeat it? Over an hour seems a bit excessive to me. I think I hit him like 300 to 500 times already. What do you think I'm doing wrong? Everybody's just telling him, hit the red spot in the chest. Hit the red spot in the chest. Also, somebody saying it should not take more than 6 to 8 shots provided you hit the right spot. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I tried hitting him from head to toe, yet I can't find the spot you guys are toking about. T-O-K-I-N-G, toking about. The only sign I have hitted him is that he's spotting tiny blue flames on his body. Otherwise, all else remains the same, even his actions. It's driving me nuts. Everybody's just telling him the same shit. They're just like, no, just hit the red spot, man. Just hit the red spot. Yeah, just hit the red spot, dude. No, just hit the red spot. All you gotta do is hit the red spot. You're not hitting the red spot. And then this guy keeps saying that, yeah, it's not there. I mean, his grammar isn't that great, but, you know, he's trying to relay that. So, we got the same glitch that poor bastard got, and we're having the exact same experience. Of course, I gave up half the way through. So, you know, that's it. But that's the exact same shit some of you guys were saying, too. You're like, I don't know, just hit the red spot. I'm like, yeah, it's not there. I don't know what to tell you. Oh, yeah, time is a flat circle. We just go round and round. Yeah, that was the Suffering. Yeah, I don't know if I like this game all that much. It was interesting. It had elements there where it was like, yeah, this could be pretty good. I did kind of like, even though it kept people kept recommending, no, don't do first-person view mode. I did like the first-person mode, kind of seamlessly transitioning between that and third-person. I thought that aspect of it was kind of cool. Was kind of not feeling it at the very start of the game with just the limited amount of types of guns and stuff that you can have. But by the time I got things like, you know, more like after the Tommy gun, I think by the shotgun and then everything else after that, it all started to open up quite a bit in terms of gameplay. And unlike some of the enemy, you know, any good shooter, you have to use different strategies and different types of weapons in order to defeat them. And this game obviously had that. So that aspect of it was fun. This game's glitchy. Had problems with collision detection constantly. We were having issues with some of the level design. It was very confusing to follow. Obviously, we had a big issue with the boss at the end there. So, not not the greatest of games in terms of polish. It definitely could have been reworked a little bit. So, yeah, you know, it's one of those things. But, yeah, it's, you know, this is a game in 2004, and I'm sure they weren't paying too much attention to how things, you know, operated back then. It was like, get this game out, and we'll call it good. Canon ending, your wife files for divorce, and you accidentally kill her. Your older son sees it and decides to drown your young son in the bath in the span of 10 seconds and decides to throw himself out the window. Okay. That sounds pretty bad then. Yeah, I guess if we wanted like a dour ending, that probably would have been a good way to go out. But, yeah, that definitely also would have lived up to the name The Suffering. But that's it. Yeah, I don't think I'll be playing that again. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. It'll be up on YouTube. The VOD will remain as long as the channel stays up, and if we ever want to revisit that, we could go watch that, you know, with me playing it. Otherwise, yeah, I'm good. I am good. But that's it for The Suffering. Yeah, it's an experience. I'll give you that. I don't know. I hear the second one is better, but I don't even know if I'm willing to give it a try. And yeah, you caught me. You said that like right after I said it. I don't know. Don't think so. I don't think I want to. I don't know. I mean, you know, the first one being as quality as it was and everything, I feel like we could probably call it good. Because, you know, how can you get much better? I don't know. I'm sure if they made a second game, which is surprising considering the first, because there really is nothing all that special in my opinion. But this was back in 2004, so maybe it was a little more revolutionary back in the day. But yeah, I guess with the second game, they had a lot of opportunity and time to maybe work out the kinks or do things differently than they did with the first one. So, yeah, it might be. The second is less glitched. I got you. Okay. Well, that's good. I'm glad they worked it out. Maybe next year somebody can recommend that through the channel points and I can play it. I don't know about this year. Even if somebody were to do that like right now, I don't know that I'd play it. I'd be very hesitant and say, maybe pick another game. But yeah. Yeah, it was an awful ending, Vale, the one that I read out. That sounds somewhat horrifying, but it still kind of proves his innocence, I guess. So Torque is not a bad guy after all. And maybe under those circumstances, I don't know, I guess it's understandable why the man doesn't move his face or talk at all. So, you have that there. I don't really know what was going on with the ending that we saw that I pulled up. I think that was the good ending. Because they were like, oh yeah, they're having another trial for you. So I think that was more like, but I don't know what was going on. They're like, yeah, this, you know, you tried one too many things. The colonel isn't going to like this one. It feels like it was a military plot or something, like trying to throw him under the bus. But I guess maybe you have to read into the logs a little bit more to figure that out. But yeah, that's The Suffering. We're not done with the stream though. We're going to continue on and do the quarry, which we started up. This game was equally strange, but I feel like maybe it's not going to be quite as glitchy, hopefully. But we'll pull that up in just a sec here, so give me a sec. I'm going to swap over games. Stick around. I'll be right back.
Stick around.